Hello and welcome to the draw for the 2023 Mr. Vegas Grand Slam of Darts. Joining me to conduct the draw, Barry Hearn. Barry, the Grand Slam, incredible tournament. It's just coming at the weekend, isn't it? It's nearly here. It's an incredible tournament. We need to find out.
This is a momentum builder for the World Championships, but also in its own right, I'd have to say it's probably third or fourth biggest event on the whole calendar. It's a tournament made for shocks. Different levels of people joining at different stages. The groups are where you're going to see the shocks. So if you're looking at having a bet, you best use a pin on this one.
Well, the draw's nice and straightforward. There's already 8 names. The seeds are all pre-allocated into the 8 groups that we've got. We are then going to draw out Pool A, the 8 balls from Pool A, put them into the groups, then we'll do Pool B and Pool C. It should make loads of sense. We'll bring up a graphic halfway through to show the groups. So Barry, if you can put the balls into the bag and we will get started with the draw. There we go, give him a quick shake. Okay, to join Michael Smith, the reigning champion in Group A, will be
number 5.
That's James Wade, 3 times runner-up at the Grand Slam. Group B now, joining Johnny Clayton, the 8th seed, will be
number 7.
Number 7 is Chris Dobey, the Masters champion. Group C now, joining Luke Humphreys, the 4th seed, will be
number 2.
Dirk van Dijvenbode, won 3 Pro Tour titles this year. Now Group D, joining Gerwyn Price, a former winner.
Number 6.
Number 6 is Ryan Searle, making his 4th appearance here at the Grand Slam. Group E now, joining the 2nd seed, Peter Wright, will be
number 3.
Number 3 is Dave Chisnell, the 2014 Grand Slam runner-up. Group F now, and Danny Noppert will be joined by
number 8.
Number 8 is Andrew Gilding, the UK Open champion. Group G, 3rd seed, Michael van Gerwen will be joined by
number 1.
Number 1 is Rob Cross, Masters finalist this year. And Group H will be joined, Nathan Aspinall will be joined by
number 4.
Number 4 is Damon Heta, the Australian number 1. Okay, that concludes Pool A players. We'll put the balls back in. We'll bring up a graphic now to show you how them groups are getting on so far. But Barry, if you can put them balls back in, and we will start allocating the Pool B players. Right, time to draw now the players from Pool B. So Gary, if you can get underway. Joining Michael Smith and James Wade in Group A will be
number 3.
Number 3, Krzysztof Ratajski. Group B now, Johnny Clayton and Chris Dobey will be joined by
number 4.
Number 4 is Josh Rock, hit a 9-darter last year at the Grand Slam of Darts. Group C now, joining Luke Humphreys and Dirk van Dijvenbode will be
number 1.
Number 1, Gary Anderson, 2-time runner-up at the Grand Slam. Group D now, Gerwyn Price and Ryan Searle will be joined by
number 8.
Number 8, Gian van Veen, recent European Championship semi-finalist, playing very well at the moment, isn't he?
Great player, great prospect.
Group E, and Peter Wright and Dave Chisnell will be joined by
number 2.
Number 2, that is Stephen Bunty, making his 5th appearance at the Grand Slam of Darts. Group F now, Danny Noppert and Andrew Gilding will be joined by
number 5.
Number 5 is Brendan Dolan, a former Grand Slam of Darts quarter-finalist. Group G, Michael van Gerwen and Rob Cross will be joined by
number 7.
Number 7 is Martijn Kleermaker. And Group H, Nathan Aspinall and Damon Heta will be joined by
number 6.
Number 6, Ricardo Pietreczko. Okay, we'll bring up a graphic again for you to look at those groups, how they're being formed so far. Barry, if them balls can go back in the bag, and we'll draw out the last pool of players. Okay, Barry, time to draw out the players from Pool C now, the final 8 players in the Grand Slam of Darts. So joining Michael Smith, James Wade and Ratajski will be
number 5.
Number 5 is Nathan Gerwen. And in Group B now, Johnny Clayton, Chris Dobey and Josh Rock will be joined by
number 3.
Number 3, Berry van Peer, the Challenge Tour Order of Merit winner. Group C now, Luke Humphreys, Dirk van Dijvenbode and Gary Anderson will be joined by
number 1.
Number 1 is Steve Lennon, a former World Cup finalist. Group D now, Gerwyn Price, Ryan Searle and Gian van Veen will be joined by
number 2.
Number 2, Nathan Rafferty, making his 3rd appearance at the Grand Slam. Group E now, Peter Wright, Dave Chisnell and Stephen Bunting will be joined by
number 4.
Number 4, Stowe Bunce, the CDC Continental Cup champion, making his debut here. Group F, Danny Noppert, Andrew Gilding and Brendan Dolan will be joined by
number 7.
Number 7, that's Haruki Muramatsu, the 2023 PDC Asian champion. Group G now, Michael van Gerwen, Rob Cross and Martijn Kleermaker will be joined by
number 8.
Number 8, Fallon Sherrock, the Women's Series Order of Merit qualifier and a quarter-finalist here in 2021. And Group H, the final ball out, Nathan Aspinall, Damon Heta, Ricardo Pietreczko will be joined by...
Number 6.
Number 6 is Bo Greaves, the Women's World Match Play winner. Hell of a group, Barry. There's the draw. We'll take a look at those groups now. We'll bring up a graphic of those groups. Okay, well, there we have it, Barry. There's the draw. There's the 8 groups you see in front of you. It's an enticing draw, isn't it?
Well, there's a lot of fabulous groups there and a couple where the outsiders will fancy their chances. I mean, Group C is the group of death. Luke Humphries, probably the most informed player on the circuit. Dirk van Jurgenboog's getting back to form, but he's very, very capable. Gary Anderson has had a great season, really. And Steve Lennon is back. When he gets back to his best, that boy can play as well. But there's so many great groups out there. I think the girls have been unlucky in as far as Fallon and Bo have both drawn tough groups. Van Gerwen, Rob Cross, Martin Kleermaker and Fallon Sherrick. That's going to be tough to get in the top 2 from that group. And similarly, Nathan Aspinall, Damon Heta and Ricardo Pietreczko with Bo Greaves. I mean, if either of those 2 girls can get in the top 2, that will be a major result for women's darts. But every group looks compelling.
And this tournament, this time of year, you know, the World is just round the corner. This is a huge one. It's a perfect time to hit some form, isn't it?
They're going to be looking for it because obviously after this was just the Players' Championships. A couple of them haven't qualified for the World Championships yet as such, but they've got an opportunity through the Players' Qualifier. But of course, there's nothing like that confidence of holding a bit of silverware a month before the big one. And don't forget, they're also playing for many hundreds of thousands of pounds. So everything is significant. There's a dozen players will fancy their chances in these groups. Let's sit back and enjoy it.
Well, it all starts this weekend on Saturday. Look at the PDC website to find out where you can watch and make sure you don't miss a dart.